Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. Oh, a second video on a Saturday. I'm doing it, I guess, because of the weather. The heat wave is breaking a little bit. So, one of the worst media personalities, talk show, propagandist is Sean Hannity. Let me take a sip. I got something here. Sorry about that. Whistling, slow talking Sean Hannity. You know, when he talks real slow, and he's like this deep, slow voice, and he whistles like he's got like a chipped tooth or something. By the way, I used to have a chipped tooth too, so I know what that is. He's whistling slow. He's so dumb. I got to tell you, never liked this guy, Sean Hannity. I think he's a low talent. I don't understand the ratings. I guess I understand because of his audience, right? Low IQ, low education, the whole thing. But I remember this guy. I'm an older guy. I'm a boomer, big Yankee fan, and I used to, ABC, the Yankees used to be on WABC, and they used to have right-wing conservative talk show hosts. Bob Grant was huge, and I loved Bob Grant. Bob Grant was conservative. Younger people check it. You probably can't. There's some clips of him on YouTube, but Bob Grant was so funny, the funniest guy, and he cracked me up. Even though his politics were different, he was such a funny guy and super intelligent, really well read. And here's the thing: the difference between then, like in the 70s, 80s, 90s, even early 2000s. Excuse me, I got something in my mouth. But he would criticize the right. Like, it's unbelievable. I remember, like, George Bush Sr. Oh my God! And even like he would go after him hard. It wasn't as partisan, you know. So Bob Grant was great. And then this guy, a couple of guys became on my channel. First, Rush Limbaugh. That's a whole other video. And this clown, Sean Hannity. And I'm like, ooh, this guy stinks. Ooh, he's not funny. He's not clever. Kind of dumb. And I'm like, this guy's never going to make it. And he somehow is Fox's boy, and he makes $40 million a year or something nuts. But I liked Bob Grant, loved him, thought it was entertaining and all that. This guy was boring, dumb, and just a terrible whistling Sean Hannity. So watch this clip here. This is from the David Pakman Show. They're talking about, like, I said in an earlier video that Trump is going to back out of the debates. Now, whether that happens, I don't know. We'll see. And I'll do another video after if he does. I'll say, hey, I'm wrong. Like I said, Tabor Talk is 100%. Usually I get things right, but sometimes I'm wrong, and I'll admit it, right? So anyway, they're kind of protecting themselves, Fox. Like, they're saying, like, hey, Trump shouldn't do the debates. I've done a video on this. Check it out. But here's a clip from David Pakman where they're setting the stage. It's Lara Trump and whistling Sean Hannity and slow voice. So check it out from the David Pakman.
So this time they're doing something different. Instead of expect Trump to wipe the floor with Biden, they're saying very little about Trump and more about if Biden seems to do well, don't believe it. It will be because of some kind of performance-enhancing drug that, of course, they never name other than generally mentioning caffeine, which we've already explored with medical professionals would not actually hide evidence of dementia that they claim Joe Biden has. Now, as a reminder, this is now becoming a regular segment on Fox News' Sean Hannity program. This is from earlier this week. We looked at this on Monday, or maybe it was Tuesday. Hannity and Lara Trump pre-spinning the potentially bad debate performance for Trump by saying it'll be Biden's drugs that make it possible.
The former president, took on the challenge. I don't think he'll regret it. However, the Joe Biden that we're talking about tonight, I don't think will be the Joe Biden we're going to see on debate night. I think the Joe Biden we see on debate night is going to be the guy that we saw at the State of the Union. He's going to be all hyped up,
whistling, slow talking Sean Hannity.
It is. It's interesting that 70% of the country does like the idea of drug testing. I like the idea. They do it to athletes. They do it to horses in horse racing. Why not do it to presidential candidates? I like the idea. 70% of Americans apparently agree with me. Now, what do you expect for the debate?
Yeah, well, this this is nothing new, of course. The cards have always been stacked against Donald Trump since the day
She's
he
got a
came down the
kind face, the
escalator
kind you want to
to
throw
announce he was
a brick
running for
at. Look at
president
that
as a
ugly
Republican.
face.
I love how they continue to talk about Trump coming down that gaudy, gold-plated escalator like it was some kind of phoenix rising over the horizon for a new day in America, when it was actually the speech at which Trump said many Mexicans who come to the U.S. are rapists. And was that the same day that he mocked the reporter with a physical disability? No. That was at a rally. That was a different. It's hard to keep track of all of it. It was so long ago.
Yep. So David Pakman is the GOAT, isn't he? I love that guy. Great. So like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. You know you want to. Peace, everyone.